Namaskar, friends. Today we will look at quickly how do we create the right conditions for health. See, there are seven essentials for good health. See, there are four: air, water, food, and excretion. They're related to chemical part of it, right? And structurally is exercise, and then emotionally is rest and mind management. These are the seven essentials for good health, friends. So air, if you don't breathe for a few minutes, you're dead. Water, if you don't take for a few days, you're dead. Food, if you don't take for a few months, probably you'll become weak and dead. And other things are don't cause such a imminent death, but they can impair the health, like removal of the waste from the body, the exercise, and then emotional friend, rest and mind management, friends. So look at many times, we feel that nutrition alone will take care of it. See, a lot of people will focus only on nutrition. That is the chemical part of it. Somebody says, no, 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 go for your gym or exercise and all that. They take care of your health. And some of them believe only meditation, yoga, and all that. But it is not sufficient, friend. It is like this, all this like a triangle: structural, chemical, and emotion. All these three things are important. So how do we make these things, in our daily schedule? We look at it. See, creating the right conditions to enhance your health span. How do we create right conditions? Friend, when you create the right conditions, things will happen. Say there's an excellent in front of somebody's house, there's an excellent garden, a small, like a lot of flowers and all that. People will come and stay there and enjoy it. And suppose in somebody's house in front of there's a lot of garbage there, a lot of people will come and throw the garbage there further. So similarly, you create the right conditions. Let's look at it, friends. Less this body loses 1 to 1.5 liters of water through urine, stools, and sweat. So that means every day, whether we work or don't work, we lose 1 to 1.5 liters of water from our body. Or at the same time, look at the intestines require 500 ml of water to produce digestive juice, acids, and all that. And when you breathe in, breathe out, you lose at least half a liter of water, friend. So that means what? In a day, you're losing approximately 1.5 to 2 liters of water from your body. So what do we do? So how much water we should compensate? It all again depends on the age, their health, and the environment, and then various aspects like the is it a hot temperature, cold temperature? But nevertheless, friends, let's take this a simple guideline. 3 to 4 liters of water per day is a must. Now the question is that what is the type of water we are drinking, the source of water, and then see many times what we drink at home is the RO water or bottled water and all that, friends. See many times we have what is the best TDS? TDS means what? Total dissolved solvents in particles per million. So 200 to 300 ppm is good for health, friends. But what is happening? The water what we get from RO is only below 50. And if you take the specially bottled water like Bisleri, things like it, there probably ppm would be below 10. If you take the rainwater, friend, and distilled water what we put in the battery, they will be almost zero, near to zero only. So that water will not help us. It will only quench the thirst, but it is not a nutrient. Water is a nutrient, friend. So what we need to have is minimum 200 to 300 ppm. What happens when you continuously drink low ppm water? The possibilities of losing your D vitamin levels. Friend, last year I spend time in the sun bath, and I take this vitamin supplements also, D-Rise vitamin supplement, 60,000 international units. I was taking every month, and my D vitamin level was about 71 last year, sometime same April 2021. And I was very comfortable in terms of my body movements and all that at the age 63. But now, surprisingly, in a year, now I find, despite all that, my D vitamin is only 32. I could experience little bit of pains. I just can't sit quite immediately and get up. And if I get up, I feel discomfort and all that. So these things would deplete if you don't take the right water, friends. So now look at this is the water which I have taken from the tap, and I put the normal filter. So look at this ppm is 448. So generally the water which comes to the tap or from the bore is about 600, 700. So they are not good for drinking immediately. And then when you pass this water through the RO, look at this, 14 ppm, 14 particles per minute. So I was drinking all along this particular water, probably which had depleted my D vitamin. Now, what do I do, friend? Now, simple approach: take 50% of this water, another 50% of this water, and I used to pour in this earthen pot, and then I have a small copper plate also. So what happens? Look at the TDS now. This TDS is around this. What is this TDS? About 218, friends. This is about 280. Yeah, TDS 218. So between 200 and 300 is good. So this water would definitely help in not losing your D vitamin. At the same time, one needs to take D vitamin. I have seen many people with a very low D vitamin levels. So please measure your D vitamin level. Take care when you find discomfort in your body pains and all that. It's a sure way either your D vitamin is low or B12 is low, or both of them are low. Now, what do we do, friends? What is the right way to consume 3 to 4 liters of water in a day? So let me put it this simple. Immediately after waking up, try and get up before sunrise. Immediately after wake up, drink 1 liter water. Focus on your stomach to go to the first bowel movement. Once you finish the first bowel movement, you go for a 45 minutes of brisk walk, come back and take 5-10 minutes rest, drink again 1 liter water and go for the second bowel movement, friends. So when you take 2 liters water in the morning itself in 2 installments and evacuate your bowels, please make sure this will ensure your immunity and health, friends. Remember, friends, you must drink water only on empty stomach. Many times we try and eat and food and along with you take water. Don't do that. In an empty stomach, the water gets absorbed within 20-30 minutes. But if you put the water along with the food or while eating, it stays in the stomach and it will impair your digestive process, and also you can have a bloated stomach, friends. So what is the simple technique? I put it in red because this one technique, if people know, they can maintain their health without much of effort. Don't drink water 20 minutes before eating food, while eating, until 2 hours after eating, friends. Or you are feeling little stuck up and all, you have 1 or 2 gulps of water, but don't polish up glasses. See, fifth point, friends, avoid or reduce processed and packaged foods, animal-based foods, stimulants like coffee, tea, and alcohol. So just see if you can avoid it is the best. If you are unable to avoid, reduce it. But there is a process, method of taking these things. We'll explain to you that. Eat only twice in a day when hungry. Maintain the same timings. It's a very simple technique, friends. The timing of eating, quantity of food, type of food is entirely your choice. Only the criteria is you must be hungry. And you eat only twice in a day after you become age 25. There is no further growth. So two-time meal is the best approach and it will ensure your health effortlessly, friends. And maintain the same timing. Suppose you try and maintain the same timings depending on your office work, workload and all that. So nothing in between 2 meals except water. This is a very important aspect, friends. Many a times we keep on, munching, taking things and all that. Between 2 meals, nothing you must take it. So that will ensure your proper digestive approach. And also, now look at it. Other than water, anything else one puts in mouth is food. Many people of the opinion that okay, I'm taking only half a glass of coffee or small cup of tea, and they feel that it is not food. Friend, remember, anything other than water which require digestion, and once it get digested, you get a sugar in the system, your blood circuit. Once you have sugar, there is insulin spikes. So insulin is the hormone which pushes the sugars into your cells. So what happens, friends, over the years? I'm not saying it happens in 1 year, 2 years. Over the years, we take 5, 10 years. Over the years, eating and drinking in the sense other than what anything else is a drink, friend. Many times in a day, that too refined carbohydrates, processed and packaged foods, bakery foods, ice creams, cool drinks, stimulants like coffee, tea, alcohol. What they cause? They cause insulin resistance. Friends, we discussed in a lot of videos are there in my channel. Look at the insulin resistance. This is the key reason for root cause for all the health problems like diabetes, overweight, PCOD, thyroid, etc. Friends. So like everything. So once you avoid these foods, eat only twice in a day, and make sure that you have drink 3 to 4 liters of water. Go for 2 bowel movements, and you know, and then what you do, friends? Once you finish your first meal, drink balance 1 to 2 liters of water between 2 meals in installments. Say you finish your first meal around 11 o'clock. So from 1 o'clock to evening 7 o'clock, you can have this 1 to 2 liters in installments, friends. Only in the morning we are drinking bulk 1 liter water, but otherwise other times you can have 200, 300 ml water, and make sure that you finish 2 liters water. So how do we keep? Many people say I drink a lot of water. I would request all of you to keep a track. So you just put the water in 1 liter bottles, 1 or 2 bottles, and consume only from that so that you can track how much water you're consuming. So this way you can ensure 3 to 4 liters water consumption every day, friends. Now, what is most important, friends? Gut health and insulin sensitivity, D and B12 vitamin ideal levels. If these four things one ensures, it ensures health span and immunity, friend. Now look at the way we are doing. The hydration is happening, bowel movement is happening. You are taking nutritious food only twice in a day, and you are avoiding all the junk food. And this is a very, very simple, comprehensive approach to become healthy, to get rid of health problems. If somebody is very keen to improve their health levels and they want to improve their immunity, out of 2 times, 1 time you can have uncooked food, friends. A lot of videos are there, you can look at it, friends. And look at it, friend. This is my name is KS Gangeshwar Rao. I'm an automobile engineer and I have benefited by following this approach. I'm sure you'll benefit. I'm not a doctor, and please consult your doctor before attempting any of these things. Good luck. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health.